What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners, shout out to the point of view crew, and trip on this. Today's video, and I've wanted to do a video like this for quite some time, today's video is going to have a live feel to it. A live feel to it. There's going to be a lot going on. I probably should have went ahead and just set it up and went live, but I didn't. I pushed record. Here we are, new video with a live feel to it. A lot going on. And even though there's going to be so much going on, I will we Splinter, stray from the main point of this video, which is that boxing match, or lack of it, with Tony from Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. I feel an update on that whole scenario, that whole boxing match is just like long overdue, is far overdue, homeboy. So we're going to talk about today. And while we're on the topic of that boxing match, I just cannot resist the opportunity to go ahead and speak on what somebody, to talk about what nobody said about me. I'm going to let everyone know what a nobody said about me. I'm just going to touch on it just a tad. And the only reason I am, because I cannot resist getting my clown on, just a little something, something. Because they have egg on their face, bro. And I can't resist pointing it out. And if you don't know what the meaning to have an egg on your face means, that's okay. Because I didn't either until it happened in my life. Happened to unroll itself and it played itself out to where someone had egg on their face, homeboy. And what that means is when someone says something and it comes back as false. It comes back as that person is dropping bogus wheelas. They're full of shit, homeboy. The proof is in the pudding. They're wrong. How could there not be when this new information comes out there? So dude has egg on his face. We're going to talk about it just a tad. But before we get there, dude, what I have to say before we even get all the way there is, dude, I went to Lake Berryessa. And there is so much to unpack from that just one-day trip. I didn't even think to myself, was it a one-dayer? Kind of feels like I was there 3, 4, 5 days. So much happened. I start by saying I'm very antisocial. I'm an antisocial dude. To the point of, have you ever been to Benihana's? Have you ever been to a place where they cook the food, they do all the tricks, and they juggle the spatulas and the knives, and they prepare the food in front of you? If you've ever gone to an event like that, and you just go with one other person, your old lady perhaps, maybe a party of 3, a couple of you guys get together and go, you know that you're going to be sitting with a whole nother family, a whole nother crew of people. Because they fill the seats up, it's seats of 10 for a show like that. They're just not going to put 2 people in front of some guy juggling his knives and spatulas and just have a party of 2, party of 3. No, it's for a whole group of people, so you'll be sitting with another group. And when I found that out, I kind of was like, because to a point I'm institutionalized. To a point, some things I just time has not quite changed. When I hear I'm going to be eating with a group of unknowns, I feel like I'm getting ready to go into a dorm in the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitations and eating the chow hall with a bunch of people I don't know, and it's like, what's up, what's happening? Also, when we went to go throw axes, they told us, hey, okay, we're going to put someone else in your area, going to be throwing axes with you guys, and I was thinking, well, who are they? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm on deck, I'm on point. Who is it going to be? I'm antisocial. Keep that in mind. We're Lake Berryessa. And we pick our spot that's our little cut, tucked in the cut. Our own little piece of earth. And it took us kind of like a nice little walk from our vehicle to get down to the shore where we got in the water and where we had the little shoreline, where we had our blanket set up and our lunch. And it was us. We have people off to the right, way over here. People off to the left, way over there. But just right here is just us. And then, unbelievable, surprisingly to me, let me know what you think, this dude comes walking up. And I seen him with the people that were to the right. It was 5 or 6 people, a family. I seen a grandma, some people that are out there. I seen the grandma and aunts and uncles and the kids. It was the whole family, because it was the day before Father's Day, and they're all having fun out there. And because I keep an eye out. I know who's who and what's what, homeboy. I seen them over there. Then they left, but here he comes down by himself, approaching us. And he walks right up on us. And all of a sudden, right away, I'm on point. I'm on deck. I'm kind of tripping, dude. I'm not relaxed at all. He's like, hey, you guys want a cigarette? I was like, no, thanks. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm kind of getting bored, burned out, hanging out with my family. Like, what are you guys up to? He's like, yeah, I grew up. He tried to start a conversation. He tried to walk right into our camp, brother, walk right up on us, bearing gifts, offering us something, and just talking. They were saying, come on in. Oh, cigarette, sure. Pack, pack, pack. Oh, you live right here, huh? Never that, bro. Hell to the no. Would you allow some stranger to come in? Certainly not. Do you think it was odd that he did? So I gave him the cold shoulder. The cold shoulder, maybe even a little bit of a mean mug. I was very uninviting. He picked up on it, and he's like, all right. He's like, well, hey, I'll leave you guys to your conversation. And he was just gone, bro. And I couldn't help but picture myself now, because the people off to our left was two different couples. 2 dudes and 2 chicks. And they come up on paddle boards. This was really caught my attention. You stand up on like surfboards and you paddle. Look very, very cool, brother. I'd like to ride on one of those, get a paddle board. Hey, would you get those? No, I wouldn't say that, because I'm not like this dude to just side bust. Could you imagine if I just walked up, hey, would you get the paddle boards? But I try to put myself in his shoes. I try to imagine it. I looked at those people and I'm like, man, could I picture myself just walking up on him? Hey, want a cigarette? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just burned out, hanging out with my family. What are you guys up to? I couldn't even picture myself doing it, dude. There's no way I would do it. There's no way I would receive it. Especially with my old lady there, who I need to protect. And homeboy, did you just take no chances, brother? No chance. I would have been taking a chance. You don't let people in. Never that. So I thought that was odd. He kicked rocks. I got a hardcore sunburn. The crazy thing about sunburns is they just come up on you. I mean, you feel nothing, and the next thing you know, it's the worst pain ever. Dude, we were out there, and we even brought sunscreen. And it's like, should we put the sunscreen on? Like, nah, I'm not burning. You burning? I'm not burning. Everything's cool. I mean, look at my face. It's pretty red. You should see my thighs. I kind of feel like stripping for you right now and just letting you see the thighs and everything. Homeboy, no! I can't do that for obvious reasons, brother. Wouldn't want to do that for obvious reasons. Dude, my thighs are just look like I got a crab lobster sitting on my lap. Worse than that. This red right here ain't nothing. Sunburn. And like I said, it didn't even feel like nothing the whole time we were there. Not until we drove about an hour back to the pad, get back to the pad, and just, ouch! On fire, rubbing aloe vera, stay up all night, couldn't even sleep. Ah! And dude, you know I have a whole bunch of dogs. You know I have a whole bunch of fur babies here at the house. They're all the little small variety. I never realized how much they jump up on my legs. They want treats. Every time I'm eating a burger, I'm walking by, they want to get picked up. They want their head scratched. They're always, and I'm, ow, 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 ow. Ever since I've been home, I've been just doing the, bro, homeboy, ow! Ow. Get me, dog. Almost drowned. Real talk. All bullshit. Straight to the side. Lake Marietta has a hardcore current. That's why I have all these pictures we took that I don't like them. Because I'm in my raft, and I have one leg that's out, you know, kind of floating in my raft, and one leg that's down. Because you have to have your foot planted firmly in the earth so that you don't just go off with the current. And so the pictures look weird to have one leg floating and the other leg, like, where's your leg at? From the knee down, it's gone. It's like under the water. We don't see it. I don't care for the pictures, homeboy. And I really didn't care for how I almost drowned. Do you trip on this, though? Because like I said, you have to have one foot on the ground. But it's kind of uncomfortable to keep yourself anchored. How good can you relax? You can't freely release all your muscles and just like not give a rip if you got one leg firmly planted on the earth. Well, Green-Eyed Jim and I got my little raft. She has hers. We're side by side and we were taking turns gripping the earth. Because it only takes one of us to put a foot down, put the brakes on. I'm thinking she got some brakes. She thinks I have the brakes. Neither one of us have the brakes. I kind of like doze off. Next you know, we're way out there, dude. We're way out there. She's like, hey, babe, Chris, I think we should go to shore now. I'm like, huh? I look. Dude, the shore, not only was the shore far away, but like we went way to the left, too. We're like, what? Our stuff is like right here now. It's like way over here, way out there. And I immediately start with one arm and one leg, holding on to the thing. And I was going nowhere, boss. Nowhere. It tripped me out. I had no intention to get my whole body in the water. Initially, when I was in my raft, I tried to avoid it. I would get wet. How to get wet? Water kind of cold. No intention jumping in. I jumped all the way in. I'm swimming. And I had to ask her, but still holding on to the raft, are we making progress? Are we getting closer to land? Like, yes, we are. I couldn't tell. The one time I rolled on my back and I had to take a breath and a breather, and then I start losing ground even. I'm like, oh no, I'm going backwards. She said, we're going back. I'm like, whoa, flipped over, swim. And at one point I said, I'm a goner. Man, I love you. It was awesome while it lasts. Please remember me forever. I thought it was a rap ski. Dude, it was I was a goner, bro. I just couldn't breathe anymore. I just had no more in me. And then finally, she said she was going to jump back. She said I can get it, but she never did. I'm like, okay, I take you up on your offer. I'm not going to ask, hey, can you take over now? I feel like I'm drowning. Would you swim? Too much pride. That's the old lady, dog. I don't need her to save us. I got this. But no, I couldn't get this. Bro, I don't know how I made it back. I finally made it back. And I was huffing and puffing. I felt like I had to throw up. My sides hurt for like a couple hours. I was like, I wanted to leave. I wanted to go home. The only reason I was like, I'm taking my ball. I'm going home now. I wanted to leave. The only reason I didn't is because it's like going through this zigzag canyon. It's like a roller coaster to get there. Even the traffic sign has like swirly on it. And you're like, oh damn, you know what you got coming? Just a swirl in this, dog. Like this. And my stomach hurt from almost drowning and from swimming. And it's like, oh, I did not want to get in the car and do that. So we kicked it. We chillaxed. That's when that dude come walking up. Hey, can I join your party? Can I hang out? Negative. Never that. Tony. What's up with Tony? Hold up real quick. This is where I pause it. What's up with you and Tony? Months ago, Tony challenged me to a fight. From stories written by a current prisoner. He challenged me to a boxing match. We're going to do it on pay-per-view. It's going to be all legit in a gym. We're going to split the money. I'm going to get 43%. He's going to get 47%. The guy who's setting up the pay-per-view and doing the gym and all that's going to get the rest. It's supposed to be all legit. We're going to do the damn thing. I believe the boxing event was supposed to be May 28th. We're way past that. I think that was the second one. I think the first one was like May 4th. I can't even remember, bro. It was a long time ago. A long time ago. He was supposed to come here twice. 2 different times he was supposed to come here with the contract and just to take some pictures and just to do a video and just to do some hype and just to talk and just to meet and just to solidify it. Twice he's supposed to come here and didn't. But when we box though, he's picking the gym. It's in his side of town. I'm going to have to take my happy ass, rent a car and go wherever the hell he's at. Which I know where he's at. I'm not going to say I'd have to go where it's in Inland Empire. 5-6 hours away, so he could come here then, and he offered to come here. He's supposed to come here 2 different times. Multiple times he's supposed to give me the contract. He never came here. He never gave me the contract. He's been flaky. He'd call and be like, hey bro, we gotta do this. You gonna do this? We have to do this, bro. Let's do this. And I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And then I don't hear from him for 3 weeks. They don't call. Do this. You wanna do this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I won't hear from him 2 weeks. And I start thinking, like, am I even gonna make any money at this thing? I'm not seeing myself make money, bro. Floyd Money Mayweather fought Logan Paul. Remember that boxing match? And Floyd Money Mayweather burned Logan Paul. Didn't give him a penny. There was a big thing where the Ace family, it was YouTubers against TikTokers. It was put on by Social Gloves from the Ace family, the YouTube channel. The dude from the Ace family fought that dude, Bryce Hall. No one got paid. They're suing Social Gloves. I don't have confidence I'm going to get paid. And if I did get paid, it'd be 90 days away. And maybe he's thinking he will pay. Dude, you know how many times? I used to be a scantless dude. Spencer. Back in the day when I was in the game, I was somewhat scantless. There's been times when I've owed someone money. And in my head, and in my heart, and I was going to pay him. Every intention of paying him. Then when I got the money, I'm like, like that. Pound it, homeboy. Catch me if you can. When you get the money, it's like, it's hard to let go sometimes. And he's coming across as desperate, bro. Now, see, we're fighting only for money, dude. There's no beef between us. He's doing it for money. I'm doing it for money. Dog, I'm $2 away from being broke. I'm almost there. I'm not complaining or crying. We're just talking about the facts. I could definitely use the cash. Definitely. I'd fight anyone for 10 grand. He's telling me I'm going to get 10 grand, but I'm thinking I'm not going to get it. I'm thinking no one's going to sign up for the pay-per-view. I'm thinking even if I do, is it going to be a fair split? Who is this dude that's running the pay-per-view? Where's the contract? What the fuck's going on here? You want me to throw my eggs all in this basket, dude, that's not producing? He's just a lot of talk, bro. A lot of YouTube comments. A lot of, hey. I haven't seen shit. I've not seen nothing. A lot of talk, bro. And I'm not going to go buy me some real nice boxing shorts so I can jump around and look all cool with real nice boxing boots. And then I have to go buy the boxing gloves and the wraps, and a mouth guard. And of course I'm going to do 2, 3, 4 weeks of training. Duh. I'm not a boxer. I'm a street fight. I know how to fight. I don't know all the fancy footwork, dog. You have to like walk a certain way, sideways. I took a couple lessons. Dog, I got to brush up a little bit, homie. Of course I'm going to want some training. Duh. That costs money. All this stuff costs money. I don't have a car that'll make it to Inland Empire. I'd have to rent a car. When I went to Hoodstocks, it was $600 to rent a car. Then a few more $100 to get a motel. Dude, to do this boxing event, it's going to cost me $1,000 at least. At least $1,000. I don't have $1,000 to go fight Tony, bro. The fuck am I supposed to get $1,000 to go fight Tony at, dude? And even if I did make money on it, it would be 90 days into the future. And who says I'm going to make jack shit, dog? He can't even show up with a contract. I'm supposed to believe him. He's going to split the money fair and square. You know, it's coming from a friend, this hand to the hand. And did you know what Gunner, the first thing old Gunner said after him and Cholo Chucker got in a fight? I'll never do it again. If it was so freaking, if you can make so much money, if it's like a get-rich-quick scheme, dog, Gunner would have done it again. Why didn't they box a second time? Like the rematch of the century, and hype it up and go in there for that fat paycheck, dog. Let's hit him again, dog. Let's go in there and get that pay-per-view. Boom, another 10 grand in our pocket. No, because they probably didn't even make no money. Quite as kept. I'd love to know how much they made, but I'd never ask that fool. I'll never ask nothing. I don't want nothing from him. I'll talk about him. And trip on this. Let's go ahead and transition. So that's what's up with Tony. The fight's not going to take place. I think I'm going to lose money on it, not make money on it. Only reason I'm doing it is for money. I'm not doing it for bragging rights. I'm not doing it because I don't like him. I'm starting to not like him. He's got a big-ass mouth. And he's coming across desperate. And he's sending me big old texts this long. Dude, I'm not reading your text. When Tony sends me big long texts like this, I just delete them. You think I'm going to sit there and listen to you run your dick-stained mouth, dog? I don't care what you have to say. I was going to fight you for 10 grand. I'm not getting 10 grand out of it, dog. Hey. Like, got some nuts hanging on my chin. I mean, dude, I don't think so. Now look at what someone said, dude. Someone made a video. Oh, Puss made a video saying Splinter's running a scam. I didn't see the video. Someone called and told me about it. I didn't watch it. There's some things I can't stomach this dude. I kind of want to hear him talk. It's just, even hearing, I'm not even curious to hear what he has to say about me to the point of sitting there and listening to him. I can't do it. I just can't hear him talk. Gets on my nerves that bad, dog. Apparently, though, what he said was, Splinter's going to scam the point of view crew. He's not going to box Tony at all. I mean, you got that part right. But he's going to ask for all kinds of money and get donations for the fight. And he's not going to fight, is what he said. Apparently. So-called. He just made this video a couple days ago. Well, duh! Dude, the fight's been off since, like, mid-May. Dude, there really was no fight. Like, we talked about it once. We talked about fighting, dude. No plans ever. Never came here. No contract. No date. I mean, yeah, date. May 28th. Dude, not going to happen. Was never in the works. Never asked anybody for a penny. He's acting like there's a scam going on for the fight. There's not even a fight. Fucking dipshit, homeboy, weirdo. How can there be a scam trying to get money when there's not even a fight? Fight's been off, sucker. Ain't gonna be a fight. And I never asked the point of view crew for a penny. I never said, hey, pitch in for the boxing match. Pitch in for the gas, the gloves, the trainer. I've never even talked about it other than the one live I made a long time ago saying, I'm gonna fight Tony. Since then, I haven't really said shit because, dog, right away he started flaking on me and just showing some, like, I'm getting some red flags. Showing some true colors, dog. I'm like, what? I can't deal with that. I can't be a part of that. Dude, my spidey senses are on point. My bullshit meter is hella strong. I know when it ain't right. And it just ain't right. If you can't even come up here 2 different times, like I'm coming up there. On the 21st row, I'm coming up there and didn't even come up there. Dude, I don't want to deal with you. I'm supposed to trust you with shooting me 10 grand later, 90 days after you said you would. Where's this contract? Some contract? Who is this dude that's going to do the pay-per-view? Where's the gym at? Dude, there's... Boo! Charlie Holmes, no fight. Puss that egg on his face. No scam. And here we are. But videos, though. Videos. I don't know if I want to do the video where was in the Scared Straight program. Let me know in the comments if I should do it. I'm doing a video tomorrow morning. I don't know if I should do that Scared Straight one. Probably because I already did it, and I watched it a couple times, and I'm like, it's predictable to me now, and I'm like, I'm to the point where I don't even care for it. So I'm like, but I'm real hard on myself. Do you guys want to hear about me being in a Scare Straight program, where the guys come in and go, rah, 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 better stay out of the pen, rah, rah. you know, the kids go through the thing. If you want to hear about that, it's hella funny and it's off the hook. And if not, we'll do something else. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace.